Kalthum from India.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Salamtullah.
Sir, I have two questions. One for advice and second one for ruling.
Okay.
My first question is, like I see everywhere many abusive parents. So what Islam says about such abusive parents, like who take advantage of being parents, abuse their children, beat in every way, in every single act what they do. So if a child raises voice, why are you doing this with us? Why are you beating us? They say that you deserve this. And as same happens with adults and married also, they do same. If in some matter children don't listen their advice, they say like that our badwa will follow you, your children, if you don't listen us. While children are respectful towards them. So isn't Islam want such parents? I hope you understand my question.
So Kalthum from India is asking about how to deal with abusive parents. And if you ask me this question on my website, you will always get the same template, which states that some people, we are created to be tested. الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا. Allah has created death and life to examine, to test us who would do best. And part of the tests that we see in front of us, some are tested with cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer, leukemia. Others are tested in their security. There is theft and murder in their own hometown where they live. It is not safe to go out. A third are tested by being bombed and attacked in war zones, like in Syria. Explosive barrels fall on people. They see their children, their loved ones being burnt alive in front of them, helplessly without being able to do anything. Others drown in the Mediterranean in pursuit of a safe haven or a place to live with dignity and honor. They don't have a country. They keep on migrating, and the West rejects them. Their Muslim brothers reject them. They don't find a place to settle, and some of them die miserably. Others are tested by famine and drought. They may walk for miles and miles without end just for a glass of water, while seeing their own flesh and blood withering in front of their own eyes and dying out of thirst and hunger. People are tested in different ways. Now, your test is an abusive parent, whether a father or a mother. Would you like to exchange your test with those who I've mentioned earlier? The answer is definitely not. So what to do? This is your test from Allah Azza wa Jal. The parents are unlike anyone. So the parents are not a colleague that you can just shrug your shoulders and give your back to and go. Your parents are your gateway to paradise. Allah Azza wa Jal associated being dutiful and kind to them with tawheed. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Allah had decreed that you do not worship other than Him and to be dutiful and kind to your parents. It shows you how important being kind to your parents is. Now, this is your test from Allah Azza wa Jal. There's nothing you can do with such an abusive mother who curses and beats you and says trash about you all the time. You can't do anything. The only thing you can do is, first, be respectful, be dutiful, be obedient. Do not stare right into her eyes or your father's eyes as if you are challenging them, when people usually do this when they are abused or when they are angered. Even if you don't say anything, they can tell by the look in your eyes. Also, you must not argue with them. Don't try to defend yourself. Why did you do this? You always do this. You are disrespectful and you keep on, no, but I wanted to do this and do not argue. Do not defend yourself. Just acknowledge, say, it's true, I'm wrong, I apologize, please forgive me. kiss their forehead, kiss their hands. Try to go out of your way, suppress any negative feelings you are feeling, and think of the reward that Allah Azza wa Jal is preparing for you. Whether your children would be dutiful or not because of your treatment to your parents, this is not a rule. We know that Nuh, peace be upon him, had a disobedient son who died as a disbeliever. Does this mean that Nuh wasn't good with his parents? Not at all. Also, we know that Ibrahim, peace be upon him, had a disbelieving father whose name was Azar. So does this mean that the offspring of Ibrahim should be as disrespectful to him or undutiful to him? No, this is not the case. So you have to suppress your anger, try your level best to deal with them with diplomacy, and always acknowledge and confess that you're wrong. Never argue, never defend yourself. Allah Azza wa Jal knows that you are being oppressed, and Allah Azza wa Jal will avenge you and will honor you for that.